She is internationally known for helping people lose massive amounts of weight. From network news to popular women's magazines, Rena Greenberg's method is making headlines.
This was me, and this is me.
I've been tracking weight loss success stories from people who've tried Rena Greenberg's Easy Willpower program right here on News Channel 8 since 2006. In recent years, she's gotten a lot of national exposure, and people everywhere want to try her method, even if they have to do it virtually.
It was absolutely no problem. That's what's so amazing. She said to me, we'll do it over Skype.
She's already down 20 pounds in 5 weeks using Rena Greenberg's method.
But it worked like a dream, and my life has changed tremendously. I used to think I had little demons running in my head telling me to eat, and it's like we got rid of them.
Using the power of suggestion, Rena Greenberg brings people into a deep state of relaxation and suggests to them they've had lap band surgery, while in reality, they have not.
And the result is they just want to push food away, eat smaller portions, less food, and healthier foods.
Greenberg has worked with thousands of people, and before and after pictures show her method does help people lose weight.
Rena, welcome to Bloom.
It's great to be here.
It's so great to see you again. Rena and I go so far back. I've been covering you since 2006. I know in your 25 years of working with people, you've helped 100,000 plus people dealing with all kinds of issues, from weight loss, smoking, stopping to smoke. Tell us more about your incredible career.
Thank you so much, Gail. I do feel so blessed. I started out with my own journey. I got very sick at a young age. And through my journey of finding health, the most important thing I discovered for myself was the power of the mind. I studied nutrition and herbs, and all that is incredibly useful. But tapping into that power of the mind is, life-changing. And then I went out to create a program that was then reviewed and sponsored in 75 hospitals. And I had the privilege to help hundreds of thousands of people to change their lives using these methods.
And when we talk about changing their lives, we're talking about people like the fellow that I first covered you with back in, I guess, 2006, lost more than 100 pounds. And then what was his relative said, I'm going to do this too. And then she lost a lot of weight.
Yes, Daryl and Sharon, I remember coming on and they joined us, and it's phenomenal. And the thing people have to realize is that we can change the subconscious programming so that just because we're heading in a certain direction at any point in our lives. And I've worked with people well into their 60s and 70s, as well as young people. But age doesn't matter, because at any point we can change that thinking and start going down a new road and create a happier, healthier life.
Yeah, and that's great because you help people with sugar addictions. You've written several books here. You have books on CD. And so tell us more about how people can help themselves even in the comfort of their own home during the pandemic.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. For so many people, there's so much fear now and anxiety, and a lot of people just reverting back to those old habits of the, emotional eating and eating because of stress. And what we really want to start to do, Gail, the first step is awareness, to start to notice, when we're just running by that old programming, reaching for the refrigerator instead of really checking in. So the first thing I advise people to do is really just step in and take a sort of an inventory and say, what am I really needing? How am I actually feeling? And to learn to kind of self-soothe and comfort ourselves. And with self-hypnosis, and the hypnosis I teach people is how to change the images. Just the movies that are running through our mind that often cause us to sabotage ourselves.
It really, really does. So now are you finding yourself working with people more through Zoom and Skype and...
Absolutely. That's one of the wonderful things about nowadays. You can work with people all over the world, and I do. People are, under stress all over, of course, throughout the United States, and people are overeating, binging, snacking, emotional eating, or even under-eating, under stress. And so when I work with people, I really guide them to become aware of their self-talk and learn self-hypnosis and practice and make the changes so that they can stop reaching for food when they're under stress.
Well, you've done so much to educate folks. Can everyone find your books and everything that you offer on easywillpower.com?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so you heard it from Rena. Go to easywillpower.com. Rena, thank you so much for joining us on Bloom.
Oh, Gail, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Great to see you again, and we're going to be back with more Bloom right after this.